part of this community in America. We are a part of the fabric from the early days of American history.
The United States is home to about 7 million Muslims. And even on a weekday, hundreds of them come to pray at this mosque in Virginia, a short drive from the nation's capital. On Fridays, some 2,000 believers gather for community prayer. Among them, recent immigrants and first, second, and third generation Americans. For many of them, a series of recent terror attacks, organized or inspired by the Islamic State, have made being Muslim a challenge to their religion and their efforts to integrate into American society after the attacks of September 11th, 2001. Many Muslims who were born, grew up, and were educated in the United States feel a duty to fight the spread of radical ideas going under the guise of Islam. Members of the Islamic Center of Northern Virginia say they believe it's necessary to reach out to lonely and isolated people who are easily radicalized and become homegrown terrorists.
Being inclusive, having inclusive communities that bring the youth in and, having positive messages and making sure they have jobs and they have a role in the society versus having them live separately or isolationists or, being alone.
I do believe we need more voices from the Muslim community to show the solidarity and support for our religion that has been hijacked by a very wrong group of people. They do not represent Islam. They have nothing to do with Islam.
There are a certain group of people who are trying to hijack the religion for their own perverted purpose, and so our role is to make sure that the community in general and the nation in general knows about this.
Polls and studies over the past few years show that Muslims have been crucial in helping law enforcement find terror suspects in the United States. And a Pew survey found that roughly half of U.S. Muslims say their religious leaders are not speaking out enough against Islamic extremism.
The Muslim leaders have been quiet for a long time, and we feel that this is the time that we need to stand up and try to bring back our religion from the people who have hijacked, as it resonates more and more that we fail to do our duty.
The Islamic Center's leader says that all the mosque's prayers and services are webcast live and can be found on the center's website in an effort to educate people about Islam. For Anush Avitisian, I'm Faith Lapidus, VOA News.